and welcome to Knit Snacks. My name's Leah and I'm Gratitude Knits on Instagram and Ravelry. And today I'm going to be talking about sock season because here in Southwest Ohio, it is summertime and it's warm, and that means sock season, at least for me. So this is the first pair of socks that I've finished this year. They're called, sorry, I don't have a sock blocker to put them on. They are called the Whitethorn pattern. And they've got this amazing cable down the front. They have a seed stitch on the back. And then the pattern calls for this lovely braid right here. When I did my second sock, I did not do the braid. I got tired of fiddling with it. That I was being very impatient and just wanted them off of the needles. So anyway, these are a pattern by Lindsay Fowler of Larkspur Knits, and I'll put a link down below. I'll have a link for all of the patterns that I talk about today. I probably will not link, I might link some of the dyers. I will not be linking any of the specific yarns because most of what I have is from deep stash or from people who are no longer dyeing. And some of it is stuff that I don't even know who the dyer is. So the second thing that I have that's a whip it's called Spring Gentleness. I don't have the page for this. I'll put that up here so you can see what the whole pattern looks like. But it's this lovely lace sock. I absolutely love working on it. It's got to the point where the lace is easily memorable. And this is from a designer, oh gosh, hold on a minute while I look it up. She goes by D19 Eco Life on Ravelry and Instagram. I'll put hers down below. The one thing that's really nice about her patterns, she's actually in the Ukraine, so at least I feel like I'm supporting somebody who really needs some support right now when I knit her patterns and when I purchase them. This year for summer sock season, I've decided to pair up about 10 to 12 different yarns with patterns. And then after I have them paired up, there's an app that you can get on either Android or iPhone, and it's called the Tiny Decisions app. So I have loaded them all on here. And later in the episode, I will choose live for this recording, what I'm going to work on next. Now, what I will say is that these patterns and socks are all things that I want to work on. So I don't look at any of them and say, oh gosh, bummer, that one came up. I'm excited for all of these. There was one this morning when I was getting everything ready. There was one that I was like, oh, I'm not in love with that anymore. So I pulled it out. It's not on my list now. I don't think. I'll have to make sure. So we'll start off with the yarn and the vanilla sock and scrappy stripy socks that I'm going to do first. So the first one that I have is this amazing Lolabean yarn. It is 70% merino, 20% yak, 20% nylon. And this was, I don't remember which colorway this is. I know it was a pre-order and it was a special, so you can't get it now. But anyway, this amazing yarn. And then these are the yak singles from a countdown that I did, not this last year, but the year before that, from Sweet Sparrow Yarns. But I really like the way these all look together. Let me make sure. Yep, that's all the minis for that. So I have these 4 minis that I'll be able to incorporate with this 4 stripes. The next one that I have is, so this is Fiber Seed. This is, it's Rainbow Soup. One of her kids helped dye it. This is the DK weight. So these will be DK weight socks, and they will probably be a little on the shorter side. As crazy as it sounds, I like socks that come just above the ankle, not way up the leg, for the winter. Sounds counterintuitive, but it's just me. The next one that I have here, this is Mustache Yarn, and she did a Camp Cow for national parks. And this one is Yellowstone. And then I have a Polka Dot Creek Spice Market. These are both DK weight, and these I will split this, and these will just be a vanilla sock. But this will get split, and that's how I'll use it. I'll use all of it for my socks. The next one is so I have this left over from, yep. So this is more of that Advent or countdown calendar from Sweet Sparrow Knits. And then a friend of mine gave me, and these are probably going to be hard to see, but a friend of mine gave me these, and there's a gray, a light tonal, a red kind of terracotta, two blues, and then one that mixes them up. And this actually, I feel like actually goes with this as well. When you see it out of the bag, you'll see it actually does kind of go with it. But I'm going to do stripy socks with these as well. And then the next thing that I have, I'm going to do Rhinebeck Roomies. And let me just say, these are all paired up. I'm not going to knit 12 pairs of socks this summer. I don't knit that fast, but this allows me to have like 12 different ones that I absolutely love. So I feel like I have options, which I always feel like I have to have options. So I have this. These are the Rhinebeck Roomies will be a pair of not as tall as called for in the pattern, but not quite shorties. And then I have this because I don't think I have enough of this yarn to do a full sock, but I can make up the toe with this. Don't ask. I'm once it's in my shoe, I'm not really picky about what it looks like. So the next one that I'm going to do, this is a pattern by A Bee in the Bonnet, and these are her Grumpy Sunshine socks. I believe this is from a sock club, I think, for the year. I don't remember what it's called. I'll put it down below if I can find it, though. Anyway, this looked like a pretty nice pattern for this yarn, which is Hawaii Bazaar. She is still dyeing. I'll put her information below. Again, this is Girl on Fire. Doubt you can get this one anymore, but I really like her yarn. She dyes really pretty stuff. The next one is Crazy Sock Ladies Knit Knook Socks. And I have Knit Picks Hawthorne, and it's the Andromeda Speckle for that one. The next one, this is a handful. Okay. The next one, and this is a really recent release of a pattern. This is Waves in Paradise from Alandria Knits. And for this one, actually one of the ladies in our knit group was testing this pattern, and it was so pretty. So I will probably, I'll probably do a full sock rather than a shorty on this one. But this is what I have to go between. And then I will use not all of these, but I will use most of these as the stripes in between. These three, let's see, this is Blackbird Studios. I'm not sure about these two. And then this is Pretty Twisted Yarns. And then I have Spring Socks, also by D19 Eco Friendly Life. And I always struggle with her name. Anyway, D19 Eco Friendly Life. She does amazing lace socks. If you're interested in lace socks, go check her out. And then I have this amazing, it's a BFL nylon. It's stranded grubby pink, and I'm super excited to knit with this. I love this color. I love how grubby and grungy it is. So that's going to be one of them that's on the list. And then the last one is these Tana Socks. I'm super excited to knit these, and even if they don't come up this summer, I'm probably going to start them in the fall. I love the way the pooling works on them and stuff like that. So I think that Pretty Twisted's No Sleep Till Rhinebeck will work really well for these because it looks like it should have the pooling that I need and that sort of thing. So I'm super excited to try these with this yarn. And let me just take a look at my little tiny decisions wheel, make sure everything's on there, make sure I don't need to remove anything, and then we'll come back and I'll find out what I'm going to be putting in, oh, clinky, what I'm going to be putting in this bag and what I'm going to be putting in this bag. So here you can see my wheel, and okay, so in the first one, so in this one, I am going to do the red and blue stripy socks. I'm excited for that because I really wanted something that was going to be like a mindless knit, and that is definitely it. It'll definitely be an exciting knit. And those all go in there, and bonus, I don't have to wind anything up. I might actually switch the bags those are in because that other bag may not really fit that. And then the next one. Okay, so let's spin one more time and see what I'm putting in my other bag. Oh, okay, so I'm super excited. I did really want the Tana Socks to come up, but I'm just as happy to knit all the rest of them. So I am super excited to do this, and I will let you guys know. I'll check in a couple weeks, let you guys know how that's going. So anyway, I would love to hear about your summer sock plans. What do you plan on doing? And I will see you guys around here later. Bye.